Wait, but so with Charleston, you guys just lock in whenever you feel like you got a good.
Yeah, we usually like to do
topics?
we like to do the first of the month.
Okay.
Every month.
All right.
Like, cause, and it kind of hurts sometimes because we, like when Ronnie passed, like that was my guy, but we just had to talk about it. You just like that interview, the interview time with Charleston fell like a day after Ronnie passed, and Ronnie was my like real friend. Like I knew little Ronnie, but his baby mom, Ronnie's baby mom, was upset about that. But me and Charleston, that's just what we do. Like I can't.
Has there ever been a time where he said anything during one of your interviews that you were like, "This is too much. I got to cut this out"?
Yeah, like when he talks about like kids and stuff, like that shit kind of like hurts. Like damn, like when he said that shit about like Gilly's son, like that shit's like damn.
Ugh, yeah. Yeah,
but I know
involving kids is tough.
But I know Charleston though, like it's easier for me to do that because I know Charleston's really just playing with the internet. Like he don't. I mean, a lot of shit he really do stand on, but I know he really has a heart for kids.
The mind-blowing thing for me is when I see people who are kind of like certified street dudes or whatever, and they still won't denounce him because they respect so much of the other that he says that like they can just accept the 80% of his content that they like and ignore the 20% that they don't like. Even though the 20% might be what's really getting people to click and bringing them in, you know?
Yeah.
Niggas be trying to hold you accountable to shit he say though?
At the beginning.
Yeah.
At the beginning it was real bad. Like I was losing subscribers.
Wow. Really?
No, I don't think you understand. It's hard to lose subscribers.
That's crazy.
It's hard to see. It's hard to go from 989 to 987. Like really like losing subscribers. Like
and believing in it and being like, I'm gonna keep going with this.
Yeah, you got your mom, you got my mom calling me, my dad calling me, asking me who he is. And it was bad in the beginning, but like after a while, it's like he done made so many like good points, and then old points he made are you know how the internet is. They're bringing up shit that he said 4 years ago, and it now it sticks.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you really argue with that?
But bro, that's the other thing that up the internet game is that everything's clips now.
Everything's clips.
Yeah.
Everything is clips, bro. Like
when X died, I always like when I look at my views for like the whole time I've been doing No Jumper, there's just like one craziest spike, and it was the day X died because everybody went and watched his interview. That wouldn't happen like that anymore. Now it would be like, oh, we're gonna take this interview and cut it up into a million pieces and put it on Twitter and TikTok and Reels and everything.
Do you report that when it's on TikTok and IG? Or you
I
let
don't.
it go?
Do you?
Nah.
I know Vlad does. I just don't bother.
Yeah,
Vlad said it takes forever to get it taken down.
Vlad don't be playing.
Vlad, he's a Jew. You a Jew?
Nah.
Yeah, he's Jewish. He don't play about his money.
I feel like I relate to the Jews though.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I'm always trying to be cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I'm a 3-4 man crew, man. You got a whole.
Yeah, we whittled it down over the years though. We got a little too big at one point.
I see. It's funny you made that video talking about going broke. I said, this dude is not broke, bro. Shut up, dog. Stop playing.
I had an important message I wanted to get across to the world.
Yeah, people ate that shit up.
That was a good week.
And then you got your IG back too, so that was amazing.
What do they do? Tough. This thing? I want to do that.
How'd you get it back though? It just appeared back?
Yo, massive shout out, and I don't think he wants to be bothered about this, but like 40 Ounce Van, you remember him?
Yes.
From back in the day, he used to make those crazy hats and shit. He's still in the game, and I interviewed him back in the day, and he was just the one person who tapped in and said, "Yo, I got this girl," like, and then she just boom. And what's crazy though is I hit her about Ugly God had me hit her up because he's dying for all these years to get his Instagram back.
Yeah. I'm the one that told Ugly God. I said
to kill the guy.
No.
Crazy.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
Nah, he. I said, hey, let's do an interview, and he was like, he basically felt like Ugly Guy felt like he couldn't do nothing without his IG page. I said, bro, I lost 4 IG pages, bro. Start a backup page, and if you get that one back, now you have 2. I got like 4. Like I got like 4 throwaway pages, and they each got like 500,000.
Really?
Followers, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we got like over like 98 fake pages on IG. It's bad. But anyway, I said, Ugly Guy, you need to start a new page and I'll shout you out. And he got like that day, he got like 60,000 followers. So he was really stuck on the IG page for like 2 years.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, start a new one.
I wonder why they took his shit anyway.
I don't know.
You know, he always be posting memes and shit, so probably he post some crazy.
Yeah.
But wait, so Ugly God, so wait, this girl got you your shit back?
She did, but then like, and she didn't want any money or anything. She just like said she worked there, and then Ugly Guy hit me up like, bro, can you please like just ask her if she can get my shit? I hit her up. She didn't respond to me. It was like, I don't know. Like I feel like maybe she looked into it and saw that it was a little too serious. I don't know.
She a white lady?
Maybe Hispanic of some sort. I forget.
And she works for Facebook.
Yeah, I guess.
You gotta keep her in your back pocket.
Yeah.
She live in New York or LA?
I think New York. I hit her up about that, and then I hit her up about one other thing that she didn't respond about too. So I'm like, why did she just descend from the clouds and help me with this one thing and then just go away?
Right?
What is that? Doesn't usually happen.
Shout out to her though.
Yeah, shout out to her. So she all right, so I guess
there's a lot of places.
Yeah, there's a lot of places we could go. A lot of places we could go for it. Okay, this is one thing I've been really wanting to ask about. When I was outside the club in Houston, we're going around, tons of people out there. Cartel Bo, a little drunk. He told me, hey, just so you know, you good out here. Shawn Cotton, Real Tomb, they can't be out here like this. They done said too much.
Damn, Cartel Bo said that?
I know, I was gonna keep it anonymous, but I figured
No,
why
you
not
good.
throw him in the mix.
He just DM'd me he just DM'd me the post this yesterday about
and
the
I seen
Yayo
you
shit.
posted it with the
yeah,
Yayo
like
shit, right?
But I grilled him about it the next day too, and he said he's like, it's not like anybody gonna kill him or something or whoop his ass, but like there's stuff that people would want to talk to them about because I guess like from a Texas perspective, people see you as being very much up in the mix when it comes to a lot of the beefs and crazy shit that's going on.
I don't know. I just left Houston, so I just left Houston.
Being around a bunch of unruly gangster
Yeah,
ass people, 2 o'clock in the morning.
I had no idea. I mean, if he was drunk, it came from a real place. But I interviewed Cartel Bo. I was there early with Cartel Bo. Like me and him was like Shaq and Kobe when it came to his rollout. But I don't know.
You might have just been gassing me up.
Yeah, probably so.
But when was the first time that you really felt like, shit, I'm like really wrapped up in this? Because looking back at the Mo 3 shit, the Trap Boy Frey shit, all that shit, it's like, damn, like Shawn was really in there covering this shit that probably just seemed like a rap beef, but then at a certain point, it obviously got way more serious.
I mean, which situation? Because like even like G Money, like when I interviewed G Money in Louisiana, I interviewed.
Yeah, right before he passed, right?
He asked for an interview. I'll never forget. I interviewed him like over like a speakerphone, and if you go back and watch, it has millions of views. But he like begged for an interview, and that whole time he addressed that he had slept with Young Boy's sister. I didn't know that, but that's something that he had said in the interview,
right?
And I mean, then he passed, and then people blamed me for it. So it's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes where rappers, they want to tell their side of the story. If I'm interviewing, I'll interview Yella Beezy, and then Mo 3 doesn't agree. He wants to have the last word. Then Yella Beezy wants to respond. Then Mo 3, it just never ends.
And
so
they think you instigate.
Yeah, but it's the whole time. It's like, yo, y'all want to let y'all space be said. So that's why I learned from that. With the Yayo and Saw shit is when they go at each other on the internet, like when he did an interview with you and Vlad and Academics, I didn't post none of that. Like I try to stay out of the back and forth now because if something bad happens and it's documented, it's gonna come back on Say Cheese did this and that. So, and I only did one interview with Yayo about Sauce, and it wasn't even supposed to go down like that. Like it was supposed to be me, Charleston, and Yayo together. Oh shit! And it was supposed to be on like some Fort Worth, but Charleston didn't show up. So,
but with Yayo, you can't really control him if he wants to talk about who he don't get along with.
You can't control anybody, and you can't control what any man says for real.
True.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month, and there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.